guys, what's up? So I did a little bit of upgrading on my team and off camera because it took way too long. So yeah, I did a bit of building off camera. So yeah, now I've got Julio Jones playing, as you will see. Julio Jones. And now I got Jarvis Landry, third string. And yeah, I got Kalicio Semele. And then when I go down to defense, there was an upgrade downgrade type of thing. I got rid of a corner, and it's still the same overall, but I also gained Jamal Adams. Now I'm against the 2 and 3 Buccaneers, so let's go and play the game. As they have lost more games than they have won, but they have won. They had won a bit. There we go. See this? Oh no. Current away. Yeah, I'll just do 2000s classic. Let's go. So yeah, I made some upgrading. And yeah, so I'll be back in just a second.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Tyrod Taylor, the new quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, face off with Jameis Winston in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Goddard and Charles Davis.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Just a minute ago, it was Jameis Winston leading his Buccaneers out of the tunnel. They're on their feet here in Tampa as the Bucs get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Now it's Adam Humphries on the return.
And what's his name? I forgot his name. I'm trying to remember it. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Josh Gordon, that's his name. Just for Julio Jones.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, Denzel Ward with the pick.
It's intercepted.
There we go. Denzel Ward gets the pick.
And his
First
guys
play,
will take
just
over at the
first play for him on
25-yard
defense.
line.
He gets an interception.
Certainly not how they envisioned
There we
ending
go.
their opening
Duke
drive here in
Johnson.
the first quarter.
Too many ones in this
Touchdown
play.
of the year.
First quarter, first drive,
Of his
first
career, not even
interception.
And that
yeah,
last
but his
one's better.
career, and that
And
will
he
not
is
happen.
met quickly in
I
the
can see that their
backfield.
defense
Down
line
he
is
goes,
great.
folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D. It's got to be priority one.
Taylor Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this...
Julio gets it, and he gets enough. He gets a 35-yard line.
Big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
There was nothing wrong with last week.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
That was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gerald McCoy. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
So it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. Here's Humphries. He nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And it comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out.
Yeah, he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown.
What the hell was that?
Ronald Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
Like, I get
on that long run, maybe the defense
but like the third
a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it.
Julio beats them all, and of course he goes to the one at the ground.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
They will not be a good game.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They go play action here on first down. Looking deep down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that's why I got Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
Julio Jones is only like a 1-year guy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
If we don't make
there's
the
nothing
playoffs,
to correct at
he's
all.
going to have
You've
to
got
go.
it down pat.
He'll be
And I just
regressing
remember as a
very
player,
quickly.
when I'd be in practice sessions,
He's
and
only
I'd hear
1 guy.
9
So this,
from the receivers,
and I'll probably use him to get
that
Mike.
fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
And DeAndre Hopkins. All young, good wide receivers.
Here's Humphries. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Mike Evans might be the youngest wide receiver. Holds the ball.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
But Mike Evans will be a problem, and Deshaun Jackson, both of those guys will be a problem. But I don't think that any lineman will be any problem to not. I think they will be easy to get by.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
There should be
that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. On second down, Taylor's throw incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Now, here's the thing.
So out come the Bucs now. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Only going to be able to learn from Tyrod football.
Here's Darkwa. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 12.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will finally be taken down at the 48. A big run there by Jones. 44 yards. What a big run there to get out from the shadow of their own end zone. The defense is probably thinking, hey, let's pin him deep. Not the case.
You're exactly right. When I played, we used to have a defensive coordinator in these situations who would call the defense and tag onto it, get a safety, push them back, and
stopped
sometimes you
for your
overcommit on defense, and it worked against them in this play. Offense worked it out very, very well.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. They'll try to throw now. Winston. And it's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
That's not an ideal when you're against this defense.
Winston from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. It's not going to end in points, but you consider where this drive started. You probably label it a success.
I do, and I know that without points, it's hard to say that a drive truly was a success. But think of it this way: changing field position, maybe giving your defense a little bit of a break.
You can get a 10-point defense.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Oh yeah, it's good. Good one.
Getting set to go again on offense, we get a peek at Julio Jones now. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's
trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
And
picked off by Glenn Grimes. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
That was J.C.
You got to know as a quarterback, it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Following the interception, Winston. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's second down.
It's been my observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
But it would be hard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Winston on 3rd and 2. To the sideline.
Oh my God, he finally completes 2
able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. A Buccaneer first down as Winston hooks up with Humphries.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his linebacker, complete. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quan Alexander. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Quan Alexander going all the way.
10.
Oh, yeah. Quan Alexander went all the way. There we go. His 99-yard return for pick 6. Yeah, he does.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
10 points. 10-point lead. All Jameis's fault for forcing it right into
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
That's
and
not
now the kick
what
is
you're
away.
supposed to do. Force it to
This will be taken to the
work.
back of the end zone.
It doesn't
and
work
no
when you're
run
against
back
his
here.
defense.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at
Jameis
Jameis
Winston has thrown 2 picks now.
he gears
1
up to
win
lead
for
this
6.
offense again. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first
Come
half.
on.
Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks and no touchdown passes yet either.
Why does he do it?
Now a second down throw for Winston. It's caught.
Oh, he gets it. Adam Humphries.
Winston and Humphries
Great.
connecting there for a Tampa Bay first down.
Coming. I'll be back in just... I'm back, so yeah.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Winston now to throw on first down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Oh my God, breaks 2 tackles, but then he
Give him
gets
12
forced out of
yards on
bounds.
that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. Coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
A second down throw for Winston.
Oh,
That is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. On is Chandler Catanzaro now for the Buccaneer field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway.
That was so
it's
sad.
No good. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape. As we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get things started in the heartland, Kansas City, as they're at home to take on Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. A.J. Green, a touchdown reception. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Julian Edelman, a touchdown reception.
And yeah.
Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And that one, all even, as they play the visiting Carolina Panthers. In our game, it's Tyrod Taylor, who's been on the offensive in the first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Yeah, what a good game so far. Let's see it. Tyrod Taylor throws a touchdown pass, right? Yep.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
We're
It's
not
been fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And this is caught.
Just goes out of bounds, but a good gain by Julio Jones. Getting to the 31-yard line. That's a good
pickup of 34 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Being chased out left.
He does not fumble. That's good.
Just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Because usually he fumbles.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it.
Whoa, that was speedy.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
He just caught up.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
By himself, touchdown, Duke Johnson.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Duke Johnson scores his first receiving touchdown this year, I believe.
Duke Johnson, his first touchdown on the year.
Oh, it's first touchdown of the year.
On to their lead.
That drive that really increased their
We have just taken the lead by a lot.
Military to me. Very precise.
And I think this is time for Tyrod to just go out, get out of there. Stay safe, and we're playing Baker Mayfield in the game. Baker Mayfield has finally gotten out there for the first time in a long time.
Away a little bit, things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly
but
surely.
You
also drain clock too.
He will get the ball whenever.
So you really give yourself an advantage.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What will be happening?
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Pick six, 2 passing touchdowns. That's pretty good.
How they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
His first reception of the game goes for 17 yards. We cannot give those up. We cannot give up that type of stuff.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively.
I would say maybe
the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen.
Oh, wow. Quan Alexander gets another pick, so that's his second pick of the game. He should get Defensive Player of the Week after that, but after a great game.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers?
I'm scared.
Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
No, it wasn't.
Mayfield now. He sets the fire deep, and that's caught inside the 30.
Baker Mayfield wants to get his first touchdown, so he's going out there going, hurry up. Wait, what's happening, says the coach? Well, actually Baker Mayfield is taking control of this game.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds.
Runs out of bounds. It's a 3-yard gain.
line.
They say. I would say that's more of a 2-yard gain. That's just me.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I think he should be able to do it.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield.
Because Julio Jones.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
A good wide receiver to start
Only
off.
3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now throwing on third down there, but he
and we
can't
take a
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was
advantage.
right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist.
So it ends up in 3 points. Now, I believe
not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble.
The Buccaneers may be scared because
off the drive with
20 points.
Yeah,
they can only
talk
score.
About finishing a
They have about one quarter.
Give you points. Either
what the hell was that?
In this case, a field goal.
Jumps up way in the air.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go out there and just stop him. As
Winston
Quan
and the Bucs take over now,
gets
first and 10
2 interceptions,
at their
1
25-yard line.
Another one was just crazy. Covers up in the middle and just Jameis Winston throws it right into his hands.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
and TJ Carey gets it out of his hands. That's good. That's a good play by TJ Carey. Strip.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete
Well, I know Mike
pass.
Evans could win those 50-50 balls,
up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He just does not.
It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. The Bucs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Covering him pretty good, and he's getting thrown it when it's just one-on-one man coverage.
From the gun, Winston. A dump off to Sims. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Oh, he tripped. He was gone if he didn't trip.
24 on the
but
third down
he did trip,
conversion.
though. He's not gone.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe a defensive guy dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A gain of 4 on the play,
yeah,
and that'll make it a second down.
Just
you got the big
lead
defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
But they keep
just let him bleed the game out that way.
Right side,
where was that guy going?
Jackson.
Will Peppers gets stopped, but Jamal Adams does not catch up. This is so John Jackson scores a touchdown. I'm keeping Baker Mayfield into the game. Because he hasn't had a lot. He's not used to
wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays.
So I want him when he's in the fourth quarter to already know.
And that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays.
He needs to win the game.
After the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
So that is why he is in the game. So you can get used to the game.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
And yeah, to get the ball pretty close to
illegal touching, offense.
Good job.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Mayfield going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brent Grimes, the former Pro Bowler, there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock down, but
it's always pressure there. There's one guy over there to block. And he's like probably that 77 overall. That guy over there, at the tackle spot is probably that 77 overall. Guy over there. Not like so bad. There, and he's by himself blocking. Ooh, Baker Mayfield overthrows one, but I think they can get a field goal here. Will they be able to? Let's see.
But it's going to wind up incomplete.
It'll be a close one.
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game
not
here.
Perfect.
In the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot.
It's good. Close one.
Almost looking for a
but it's
bailout,
good.
Isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big
it's
play
30
for
to
me?
14 right now.
Can I create a
the
penalty
defense has
downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going
I'm
again,
used to not
but you're
seeing
right. He definitely took a shot.
the accuracy, but I know
Here's
where
Humphries.
it is. Ooh, he's done. Who was that? Humphries won't want to run into
him. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back up in their own
Mike
territory,
Evans just
why would you
hesitated.
change anything?
He didn't
They
get
gotta
it
be
there
confident
and
about what they're presenting and continue
you
to
gotta
do so.
get
Because
that,
the secondary, they really look clueless.
Just reach out,
And that
try
was
to get
amazing
it.
because that drive went and
Okay, I think Michael
no
Kendricks
adjustments
is
and no
actually
big plays by the
54.
defense to knock the ball away.
On second down, Winston again.
Oh, I overran. Yeah, Michael Kendricks is number 54.
The 40-yard line.
So it's another linebacker, I believe.
Pick up there, and the drive will continue.
Partner, it's a lot of fun
Or it's
watching
like
the
at the
NFL
end.
now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball. As we
He's
just saw
tackled
there.
right there.
He'll be taken down.
Let's hope it goes to the 2-minute warning, because at the 2-minute warning,
territory.
the game is basically
Another
supposed
nice
to be
gain,
over.
13
No, it's
yards
not
that time, and another first down. So a first and 10 upcoming from
Will they have
Browns
the ball? I hope
territory
not.
now at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, they do.
Jameis now on first
They were
down.
smart.
Drops it to Jones.
Why was he running that way?
And this
And why
time
was
he's
he
able to take it
running
down to
so
the
slow
42.
anyway?
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
It's 30 to 14 right now. Good game.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
That's quite a bit of points. It adds up to 30.
That first down completion only netted them 3.
30 to 14.
Second and 7.
The second and manageable.
They'll throw again. Winston. A dump underneath to Jones.
And they get it.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
They keep on throwing it to their running back.
First down, Winston. And this is
Real Peppers does not get the tackle, but who does? I
do get him down, but he's
did
inside
not
the
see
5
that.
all the way to the 3.
So that was Deshaun Jackson who
That
broke
goes
off.
for a gain of 31.
Popped off there. Who was popping off there.
Again, it's Winston. And he's
What?
into the end zone. Touchdown,
Yes.
Buccaneers.
Untouched, I would say.
Ronald Jones, his
Ronald
second touchdown of the
Jones.
game, his
It's the
third
second
on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now.
So he gets his second touchdown of the game, third on the year, they
Well, they
say.
knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do,
Charles
and as
Sims
you
is playing
continue to
more.
look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super
So
Bowl
they have
51,
actually
the
gotten a
Patriots
chance.
getting a pair of big 2-point
But
conversions.
Baker Mayfield is out there. I
Hold
hope
the phone
he's
now. This game
learned
isn't
enough
over yet.
now.
Not at all. Now,
Hope he's learned
get the
now.
football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense, because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And the Browns are
Ooh, that
able
was
to pull
close.
this
Bounce
one
off
out.
2 hands.
A
One
tough
with the
there.
Browns
They
hands.
certainly wanted
One with
that when they needed it, but they didn't
the
absolutely
Buccaneers'
have
hands.
to get it. They
And
still do
that's
have
into
3
the hands
timeouts.
You're
of our
exactly right. They
fullback.
had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Number 40, Baton.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Duke Johnson
push
gets
his way forward here for a good little game.
a couple yards.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Oh, I can't take it. Baker Mayfield needs his first career touchdown.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Looking deep for...
Oh my God, he got caught up.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
I just need to score a touchdown.
Now Mayfield.
And Njoku gets it, and there's Baker Mayfield's first career touchdown pass.
Well, you would think that if you
there we go, Tyrod Taylor
passes in your time at Oklahoma, another one might be routine. But
there we
go.
go.
First one in the NFL. Welcome to the league, Baker Mayfield. And look out, NFL defenses.
He's not going to be
it's a
playing
fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, but they... Whoa, that was a good one. So even though Tyrod Taylor isn't playing a lot, he's only playing that one, but he still gets it. Tyrod Taylor does what he's supposed to do.
I'm sorry.
Throw it
I know
accurately
they got it, and
to
congratulations
whoever
to them.
he can.
But it's just not a good
pilot
play.
cam, I haven't seen
mean,
those in a
the
while.
risk reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Tyrod Taylor gets one more
Here's
throw.
Humphries.
Just out there. Humphries, what was that? He was
up to the 27-yard line.
So Jameis Winston starts off good. Well, starts off bad, I mean. But then he does good later.
Not so hot now. He's really heated up.
And remember,
So he
he
starts
signed
off
up
not
for duty
good
as
at
the
all.
guy who
Playing
leads
2
the team,
interceptions.
right? The field general, the signal caller.
Actually
So
throwing
when
3.
things go rocky early, he can't just exit out.
Why Michael Kendricks would you not jump up to
He's got to do
that?
it himself,
But
and that's what he's done here in
later
this game.
on, he throws 2 touchdowns to try and win the game. Even though I think the game's over. Like they need to score twice in 48 seconds, and they have 1 timeout.
Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving.
Yeah, it was. What are you talking about? They say that way too many times when the clock is moving.
Now Jameis on second down.
Oh, another pick. Jameis
Winston. That should do it.
Why is Wilson walking out there?
And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield.
Wow.
They'll spot
0
the ball
touchdowns,
at the
another
47-yard
interception.
line.
Breakout game for so many
Defenses have
players.
had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of
I
punch
like this
counter
one
punch, hasn't
because
it?
it's
All
a good
throughout.
running play
But
or
this
it's a
time,
good
the
pass.
big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
I see it being a good pass play right
The
now.
lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He's going to loft
throw it up
one
there.
deep left side here.
Julio gets it. Oh, that was
And
barely
that one falls
incomplete though.
Looked like he might
That was
have
a
had
catch
position
until
there,
the
but
end.
he couldn't hold on at second down.
No, oops.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender,
Why would you switch it to
you
that
gotta
play?
fight that little bit of
This play
panic
is not
that
good
emerges.
at all.
You got to play the ball
Well, it's
really
good.
well. It's a 50-50 jump
When you
ball
want to do a
play.
slants play.
And guess what? They took a shot. Are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Going up top. This is
Julio gets it, and Baker Mayfield throws another touchdown. I'm just trying to end this game off with a bang.
Julio Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
You guys better know what's happening.
6 to their lead.
Because if you
I
don't...
got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy
Beatrice
about
did
this
not get
score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this
Just
game,
want Baker
there are
Mayfield
no
to go up.
feelings
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy.
have
Well,
more
they might if they're in the
confidence.
same room going head to head.
But that's
The
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
But wow, this game has just
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're down big here late. I don't know.
44 to 22.
One last drive here for Pride.
20-point
difference. Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the hand like, "Who cares?"
Oh, they're trying to win. They're still trying to get some points for the game to look better than it is.
A little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, Winston. He gets it to Humphries.
Humphries gets down, though.
Defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the
He's
juke.
going to probably take a knee.
Good pickup there. Nope. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Is he gonna, oh, yes, he is. He gets it off.
One last shot now for Winston. He's going to let it fly.
Julius Peppers gets it.
Intercepted, but they'll say
Jabril
out of
Peppers.
bounds.
Oh, they say out of bounds.
In the end zone.
That sucks. Jabril Peppers had. That was not out of bounds.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?
Come on, that was not out of bounds.
That much easier when they're scoring that many
Give
points.
Give them another pick. Wow. 4 interceptions. 4 takeaways. All of them interceptions. I'm going to go up, say 5.
They move back.
That's 5 interceptions.
Now at 4 and 3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Bucks, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2 and 4 now on the year.
The next
and they'll
game
try to
we're
turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, why can't we watch these? Only the ones that actually matter. But anyways, I'm going to count as 5 interceptions there. 2 quarterbacks. 3 quarterbacks had thrown 2 touchdowns. Tyrod Taylor threw 2. James Winston threw 2. Baker Mayfield threw 2. Completion percentage. It's the yards that matter, so for James Winston. Rushing goes high. Had more attempts than Tyrod Taylor at 19 yards. Duke Johnson at 1. Receiving was crazy. So Julio Jones got 2. Ronald Jones the second got 1. Deshaun Jackson got 1. Duke Johnson got 1. David Njoku got 1. Blocking, Khalid Yosemite allowed 1 sack. That whole game there was only 1 sack. Interceptions. Oh, Quan Alexander with 2. Howard Wilson with 1. Brent Grimes with 1. Wait, what? And Denzel Ward with 1. And anyways, so you all saw that game. Crazy game. Wasn't it? Destroyed. So yeah, I'll end the video right here. And guys, like, subscribe, comment down below if you like it.